Hey, Dunn said something important.
You trying to get that morale right before the playoffs, bro?
I'm gonna try to, but sheesh, one ain't gonna turn around on the losing streak.
Oh, mom, check.
This damn Eric Dixon, boy. I swear to God. You gonna all right, baby. Last game of the season. First time seeing them Browns. Let's see what we got here, baby.
Oh, that Kansas City game was a tough one, man.
Oh, Trevor Sunshine. Forgot about him. They got Chandler Jones, too.
Oh, my God. I was joking when I said he got Chandler Jones.
Nigga really got Chandler Jones, too.
Oh my God, this nigga got Chandler Jones.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as our guys get set to match up between the San Antonio Marshals and the Cleveland Browns. This fielded at the 2.
Bro, what was that, bro?
And an early run.
Yeah, when he ran into me.
And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
Yes, he better develop tight end.
That's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop it.
Boy,
what a tough spot they're in.
I want to talk to tight end.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10
some
before he's
bullshit
taken down.
like that and do that technical.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some
If
pressure
you
off the
have the ball out all year, you gotta
and
make it
no
really
better way
good.
to do it than to establish the running game right.
A run for
You
Nick
can take a dude who don't do
Chubb,
shit.
and
Have one
he
good
is into
game.
the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Yeah,
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
It's how they probably had like 10 catches in 2 years.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. We be playing users and random DBs be getting kicks. That you don't spam all year.
What did you say?
Who was it? Shit. That nigga Woods had got like a pick against somebody.
The play action fake.
He
They'll
got
look to
to
throw.
And
right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And that will set him up in excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here.
Look like
thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there.
Play like
clutch the
play
ball and absorb the hits. Not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
The play scared. That nigga first on the ball.
I just gave him a pick six.
That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Hey, that boy Mean Joe Green.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? You might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down. They've got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Did that shit.
Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with first and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Make a computer nice.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? When they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field to start this drive. A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone.
This is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
I thought you heard George.
A big play there. 67 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut it to 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
You got any grips here?
This one taken from the 7.
I don't know what over there for that thing.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Gave a touchdown like the 10, then we fumbled and all down.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now Chubb. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
No more, man.
A second pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively. This is not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
You know, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Well, you don't need that team stiff on do it. Nope. I didn't either. I didn't never sure. But like for some of these heavy hitters, you need the L too, man. I probably don't ever hit a move.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from 29.
Hey, whoever got that cut block. Hey, I'm definitely attack. You all clean to that set, man.
And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15.
Hey, don't think my nigga can't put it out there now.
A great catch like that.
Oh, why did he trip?
Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dig.
I don't like how they give you big hit a fumble when it be a regular X-Tap. What's up? Like, you can get, like, your nigga a fumble.
Take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
But it's obvious the nigga X-Tap.
A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. You make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, Got that back there.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Oh,
move
fuck.
the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has them up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try to draw now with Chubb. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 14.
I better give, so you want more.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
This is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for the offense.
The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. His throw incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll look to throw.
Shit.
Unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
I got like
Forces 4th down.
And then fucking 3 field goals, bro. Come on, man.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting at a certain point because I thought they would run out of fingers. I'm not as skilled as a mathematician, but you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
The Reds on here, son. The Reds on going to be here, my friend.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. You mentioned very early on establish a running game for this young QB. They haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
That's wild.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not he came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points. And I'm just relying on my defense here. Show me I have a little confidence in them. And let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then. But for now, we'll take the 3.
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
How you grounded?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Check 26, check 26. Jam.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there for sack number 22 on the year. And folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001.
Might want to bless you, Dicky.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay, dog. Oh, you ain't going out on no supper?
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught by Howard.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you either sometimes behind the corner in the front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Step it goes.
They'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
I got to stop trying that.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
I'll be forgetting this thing ultimate thing.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is taken at the 3.
Oh my God.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yep. Exactly what I thought.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They go with Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here a loss of yardage.
You saw Ross. You saw him in Pokey show, dude.
Chill out.
How many points you had?
And that one covered beautifully.
I like the race bad games from my memory. I know we ain't have it
behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third
10 to
down.
13, something like that.
It was 10, 13. That's how far off it looked real
Now back to throw. Being chased out left.
Shit, I thought he tried to run up on some bad. He got a little smaller than he got bumping around.
So he had that defense, man. You seen him? Nigga about 9 extra.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That's the goal, man.
I didn't know they needed to get my nigga that heated joystick, man.
That's where he could begin.
John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it.
Yeah, bro. That's what they told me. Yeah.
Who called you so good? Donnie, yeah.
Huh? He said, no, yeah.
Yeah, it's around the 2K job.
I know.
That's
okay.
And he will find his man on the outside.
Yeah, bro, John.
They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He called John, man.
He spoke to me, dog.
I'm in a dream or something.
Dream vision.
They start on the ground with
whatever it
is. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
If you would, you could, because I promise you,
Calvin Johnson, what, 6'5"?
He gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
The nigga play like Ed Reed.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got like
96 speed, some shit like that. 95 hit power, 97 long.
That dude was straight, but he was low. He played like a damn. You just put a receiver at safety.
Down right. Man, this one right here like the best part.
Like 6.
This one ain't no look like that is the best.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead and
now you
add 2 more to his total.
Yeah, I saw that.
He gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. A side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with Julio before they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in more.
Into a double team.
He's monster shit game got real interesting right now.
And then Sebastian said you caught every pick.
Hey man, hey boy, the Browns ain't going nowhere now.
Nick Chubb is trying to fire up this run game.
That game
not much
lit.
to speak of there. Maybe a
Between the
yard
AFC
down to the
champion
20.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2nd and 9 now. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Hell of a play call.
Nick Chubb, 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Now the Browns' offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
You can say 1
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
For real?
Hell no.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got the lead here.
You got to do it this year, or you can wait a
Game
little
for
bit?
them. It's been terrific. We've seen
Oh, no, this is a one-time thing.
Actually, I'll do it this
And
year.
with the lead,
You
and
gonna do
trying
it
to
on?
finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get started that way. Take some time off the clock and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And that one covered
Nigga
beautifully.
drafting
The
an
defenders
82
stay
star.
on, and they'll
That ain't too much of hero stuff.
They'll wind up
They say
losing
go get
3.
Aaron
And
Donald.
now it's 3rd
You
down.
gonna trade for Aaron Donald and do it.
You got trade for a guy? Yeah, that'd be lit. But I was just picking on my team. It was gonna be either him or Bobby over
Now
there.
this time he'll look to throw.
Bobby
He'll
was
rifle
at
this one
85
deep
speed,
right
and
side.
then he dead.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th
I might
down.
have to JJ back.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield,
he
who
definitely
knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell
91
incomplete.
overall.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep
Yeah,
there.
I would say the
Why did Zach
Successful.
Martin ass shit?
Hey,
The Browns drive about to get
hey, I
started.
thought about doing the
Hey, I might be Zach Martin.
Begin this drive with Chubb.
20-year-old.
Past the 30. And he's
might
gonna
be,
get this
hey,
all the
that
way
might
up
be
to the
right,
30-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns,
So
a
what
gain of
do
12. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I might trade it
One
back for
quarter
Khalil
remains
Mack.
here as the regular season starts to
Mack.
wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the
Hey, nigga
bunch.
dying.
And Russell Wilson shit. For real.
Hey, that nigga dying like, hi.
Cam Newton and Russell Wilson
On the
changed
ground,
their
it's Chubb.
You know what?
Gain of 3
I thought
to the
about Cam too.
33.
Cam.
You know what?
When we see
You know
those
what?
runs to the
What am I
perimeter,
always
might get
looking
rusted
for?
to change his
think
name.
about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a
I
modest
think
gain.
that's how we
It does
came up with that.
open
I
up
said, damn, I need
possibilities here on
20-year-old Cam Lee. That's how we got on the subject. That's how we came and do it.
That shit good.
3
I don't think
yards
Cam
on that
was
last
superstar
carry. Here's 2nd and
I
7.
thought Marvin had an X Factor lineman.
They
He
run
got
it again with
Phelan
Chubb.
and he got Suicide.
Give him 3 on the run
Who
there.
got
Now
that?
they're looking
Yeah,
at
no,
3rd
he
and
had
about
that.
5.
He bad. Oh no, Mar did draft
Today's
him.
NFL is
He's
really
bad,
built
man.
around the guy throwing the football.
Yeah,
I
Mar
get that.
These
did.
short
They
runs,
just
they still
develop
pay
faster, but
dividends
they still-
because they can take their toll on a defense and they
There's
can
no-
add up
there's
as
no
the game
difference in
goes
development
along.
between
You
superstars
control the
and
clock,
players,
you control the ball,
For real?
and that way you often
no
control the
difference between
game.
an X Factor lineman and a suicide.
Yeah, he's just a way to goddamn X Factor.
They'll set up to throw.
And let him nigga,
And that is
he let him nigga
incomplete.
it's the,
Oh, he had a
it's the
defender right
pancake
there
account.
with him to force that to the
You should have no
ground.
development.
And 4th down now coming
Yeah,
up.
it's like,
Didn't have
I
a
want to say
receiver
both of
open
them get
downfield as it
300.
turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage.
Unless the requirements,
unable to find anyone open.
I ain't never look at, you know how like you gotta get like the
not what he was hoping for there. This will hit
I did look at how much they get
for a touchback.
That's what I'm saying. The XP probably different.
Yeah, the XP probably might be different.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Really, what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent games, steady games. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Alex, you watching the game?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
That nigga the pick. Yeah, like, nah, I'm good. I don't even know what you got.
2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And he finds Howard complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
Yeah,
tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll escape to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 and a 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
I don't know what these pussies mad for.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a bit...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And it's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went out.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick, and they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Just do that book right
so they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Hey, the Packers won again.
This one fielded at the 5.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Oh, he told him to come on. He said he was tanking. You put him on auto. We did, yeah.
The Browns' drive about to get started. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy from
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here and say he can vault himself right into the #1 spot.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
No, I'm on him game. Yeah, you shouldn't reach double digits and not be able to do it.
Double digits?
I've never heard about getting past him.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
You go fast
the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the 1st down.
Running for it.
What's the best way? Is Chubb the best way to get back for the president?
Open field here.
I'll play on 8.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb,
you can find out playing on pro might be the fastest.
They're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over. And that's caught inside the 35.
Done.
Now another timeout.
I don't know, you must have not been watching the broadcast.
Even with just 1 remaining in this 4th
that boy right there.
So the big play has him all the way down to
yeah, we got the W going on.
1st and 10. He'll rifle, and this is caught. And that could seal
That's why,
it's
nigga.
a
Watch the broadcast.
touchdown. He is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh my God. Who are you talking to?
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here.
Oh my God, who might lose?
Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle for the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle. Still have hope. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you're wondering where you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Going for this too.
Going for this too.
Still have hope. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 2 here and you don't get it? That's deflation. Now you're wondering where you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
This travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
I think they balance. Somebody take time. I think they balance for that playoff spot. Who all in the wild card? Fresh and Ken can't make it. I don't think.
Hey, playing in the snow is fucking.
Who all in the wild card spot?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That's you in double? Ah, you moved.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know. Defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Flush to his right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.